Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at U.S. scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Texas Lottery $2 Break the Bank ticket. This is part of the December 2023 series of tickets coming out in Texas, and this one's actually a couple weeks old by now. Been really busy towards the end. I'm a teacher, so towards the end of school, just really busy and wasn't able to get the videos out in a timely way, so I'm catching up now that school's out. But this is a number match game, and there are two symbols you can find here. There's a 2x symbol and a 5x symbol. One thing that I do note on this ticket is that it is a ticket supporting Texas veterans, and it seems to me these tickets that support Texas veterans tend to have lower payouts than normal Texas $2 tickets. I don't know why that is. I'm sure the Texas Lottery folks would say, well, we're giving more money to the veterans, but I'm not sure I would believe that. I think it's a way for the Texas Lottery to use veterans to make more profit for themselves, really. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Texas Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.8, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $30,000. And so looking at the prize structure, I mean, nothing too crazy stands out. I do think it is a little, I don't know, cheap, I guess is the word, when you have a $30,000 top prize at odds of 1 in 2.4 million. I don't know why Texas would do that other than they like to rip their customers off and steal people's money. But those odds are really too long. It's really a super cheap thing to do of the Texas Lottery. Now, we do need to talk about taxes. In Texas, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to change how I view the top prize here. So instead of $30,000, I'm going to view this as $22,800. And so with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the overall payout comes in between 64 and 65%. And, you know, this is way below the 70% minimum that we look for all scratch tickets. There is no reason ever for a state to put out a scratch ticket with a value less than 70%, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So for Texas to do this it's like a slap in the face to the customers. I mean, Texas disrespects their customers when they do stuff like this. So yeah, if you are in Texas, like, I'm not talking bad about you. I'm just saying that your lottery does not respect you at all, putting out tickets with payouts this low. The other thing that we'll mention about the payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see a 64% payout on this game. So what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to do that, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. And so I do like that the average person has access to over half of the prize structure here. So, you know, if you are playing Texas $2 tickets for some reason, I don't recommend it. But if you are, when you do win on this game, you'll expect to see a prize somewhere between $2 and $50. Now, the split there at the $50 prize level is about 56-44. So, you know, a little over half, 56% of these $50 prizes will be included in the bottom 99% of prizes and will be available to average folks. The other 44%, though, are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really hard to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 480 tickets. You know, so you're in $960 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% of prizes. And when you do hit it, it's probably going to be a $50 prize. So that is important to know if you are playing this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the value of all of these top 1% prizes, and we're going to subtract that from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the bottom 99% payout on this ticket comes in between 54 and 55%. Now, this also is way far from the 60% minimum that we look for bottom 99% payout. And so, this is really compelling reason number 2 not to play this game. When you have payouts in the 50% range, you're just losing the average person. You're just losing your money so fast that, to me, it's not fun to play the game. So, if I'm just watching my money disappear like really quickly and I'm not having fun, then why play the ticket? Like, there is no reason to play this ticket at all. It's definitely a trash ticket and one that you should not buy. Now, here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in Texas $2 tickets. Now, there is a little surprise here, and if you look at the data point over here, all the way to the right, this is the break the bank data point. There's a bump in value from the previous $2 ticket that came out in October, Veterans Cash. And so even though this does support veterans, it is not the lowest value $2 ticket that we've seen in Texas. So that is a little bit surprising. I expected it to be closer to the value of the Veterans Cash. So we did get a bump in value. And normally I would say when there's a bump in value, it might be a good time to buy the ticket. But these ticket values are so low that, I mean, I would stay far, far, far away from all of these. In addition, like since we started looking at Texas $2 tickets in March, you can clearly see a downward trend. This is just more evidence that the Texas lottery is just looking to rip you off as much as possible without you knowing. So, and see how low they can get the values of these tickets, and you'll still buy them. So please be smart. Don't buy these tickets. The Texas lottery should be ashamed of putting these out. Now, if you are playing $2 tickets for some reason in Texas, I don't recommend it, but if you are, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, the 20X ticket has the best. I'm not even going to say best. It has the least bad value that we've seen so far from Texas $2 tickets. If you're playing for odds, Veteran Cash has the best odds. If you're a more conservative player and you want to lose as little money as possible, the 20X ticket would be the one that you would want to play. However, these are all bad numbers here in this category. And then if you are more of a high roller and you want to win a little bit more when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the $100 Frenzy would be the ticket that you would want to play. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes. And this is a little bit dated since I made this presentation, like a week and a half ago. I did notice today that there has been a top prize hit on the Break the Bank ticket. Now here on this page, we're ranking Texas $2 tickets based on overall payout. And yeah, you can see Break the Bank here in 4th place overall. By the way, the first $2 ticket from Texas we looked at on the channel was Break the Bank. Came out back in March. And you can see the same ticket, new iteration, lower payout. So this is more evidence that the Texas lottery is ripping you off. They are looking to take more and more money out of these tickets, even though the values are super low to begin with. So shame on Texas. Now on this list, we are looking at the ranking of the bottom 99% payout. And here again, Break the Bank, the December version in 4th place. This number is, a tiny bit better than the Break the Bank that we saw before. But, if you are playing $2 tickets in Texas, you've got 3 other better $2 tickets that you can play. And when I say better, I don't mean good. They're just better than the new Break the Bank ticket. Now here on this page, we are ranking $2 tickets across states. And you can see the new Break the Bank here in 34th place. So yeah, I mean, Texas is not competitive with what other states are doing in the $2 ticket category. You can see California, usually in the 65% range. Then you get to Florida, 69% range, in Georgia, 70% range, and in Massachusetts, 72% range. And then at the top of the list, we did have a ticket, a $2 ticket come out in Georgia this month at 74% value. And so that's really good for a $2 ticket. And so, we have to ask the question like we do in every video, if Georgia can put out a $2 ticket at 74% payout and make plenty of money doing it, why in the world is Texas putting out $2 tickets at 64% payout? That is a 10 percentage point difference. That is huge. especially when you consider how much money goes into making one of these games. So one game could easily have 10 million tickets as part of it. If you multiply that by the $2 price tag, that's $20 million just for one game. 10% of $20 million is $2 million that the Georgia Lottery felt like it could give to its customers on this game, that the Texas Lottery is going to say that they're given to the veterans, but in reality, are they really? Probably not. They're probably pocketing that money and getting huge bonuses this year. So, yeah, I mean, the Texas Lottery has no respect for its customers. Now, here on this page, we're ranking across states based on bottom 99% payout. Break the bank, 54%, was, good enough to barely make the list again. This 32nd place overall for this ticket. And again, all these tickets in the 50% range are just really, in my opinion, unplayable just because you lose your money so fast. We have seen a couple, and especially this Did I Win ticket in Georgia. This was a really good one. 66% payout for the bottom 99% is a really strong number. So, we have seen at least one really good $2 ticket, so we know it is possible. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far. You don't see any $2 tickets on this list, probably never will, so you can pause that and look at it if you are interested. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets that we've seen on the channel so far. For bottom 99% payout, we do have a $2 ticket here, the Did I Win ticket that we got this month in Georgia. So again, it is possible. We just need Texas to step up and do what is right and quit disrespecting its customers. So that is it for the Texas Lottery $2 Break the Bank ticket. This is 2 thumbs down. Like, I cannot recommend this at all. Texas Lottery totally disrespecting its customers and, in my opinion, disrespecting veterans. So shame on the Texas Lottery for putting this out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.